First time in Azerbaijan World Championship in Para-Judo. Judoists from more than 40 countries will test their power at Heydar Aliyev Sports and Concert Complex on the 8th-10th of November. The road to Paris goes through Baku. 2022 IBSA Judo World Championship Baku. Triumph of the Spirit.
Good afternoon and welcome to the final block of the third and final day of competition here at the IBSA World Championships in Baku, Azerbaijan. It's 3 p.m. here and we're going to start right away with the medal matches for the men teams. We will have all medal matches taking place at the same time here, with the bronze medal matches on mat number 1 and 3, who you can watch in the YouTube channel, but we're gonna focus on the final, which will take place on mat number 2. And it's gonna be one hell of a final between the home favorite Azerbaijan, and they will be facing Turkey in a really nice matchup. So I think both did outstanding today. We have also 2 bronze medal matches taking place, which will be between Brazil and Ukraine, and there will be one between the IBSA team, which is a combination of nations, and Kazakhstan. So it's gonna be really good, and we had 11 teams starting this morning, so we lost already quite a few on the way, but the next hour or so will decide who will be taking home the world medals here. So for Azerbaijan we have Namik Abbasli here, we have Zakir Mislimov, Kanan Abdullah Kanli, Ismail Muradov, Hussein Rahimli and Ilham Zakiev that will take place in the final here. Then for Turkey we have Recep Şifçi, Yasin Simsiler, Ibrahim Bolukbasi, Gochi Yavuz, Hidayet Sevinç and Onur Tastan. So it's gonna be a full team for each nation here. And yeah, for sure we're gonna see some fireworks in this final. The women teams already battled out who is the world champion here today, and it's Ukraine that's gonna take home yet another gold. And they're always really successful in these competitions, and now also they take the women title. It's not gonna happen for the men. They will have to still fight for a bronze medal here against Brazil, which is not gonna be easy for them. And in the women category also Brazil took a medal. They became a second place, a silver medalist, and Turkey took the bronze here. So the referee here is Vyacheslav Pereteyko of Uzbekistan. And of course I will try to keep you posted about what's happening on the other mats. And there's some really good contests coming up. I think Brazil, they have a complete team with 6 athletes, and Ukraine just brought 4 athletes there, and it's gonna be quite hard for them, as they are also not all fighting in their own category. But not the case here. It's Namik Abbasli against Recep Şifçi. Abbasli of Azerbaijan in white judogi and Şifçi in blue. So it's the under 73 J2 category. And Şifçi is competing in this category also individually, but he is one of the smallest athletes here. He's a well-known judoka of the 60 kilogram category. He decided to move up quite recently, And since there's no 66, he's quite small for this weight category, but he manages really well. He just beat the silver medalist of this World Championships, Mohamedov, in the last tournament. And he's trying a lot here to... So Abbasli, I think, is a good opponent for Sifchi, because Abbasli also moved up from the 66 kilogram category. Of course, that we lost that category when we split up the J1 and J2 categories. So J1 is for the blind and almost blind, and J2 is for the partially sighted athletes. And here Sifchi comes up with two really good attacks, trying to take Abbasli backwards, but I think Abbasli really came out of that nicely.
The next contest on the number 3, J1 under 90 kilograms, in white for the IBSA, in blue from Azerbaijan.
So on map number 3, Orazal Yuli just beat Gomez in the first contest. Ooh, here again, Sifchi trying to take Abbasli backwards. And now he's in big trouble here. Was in Osaikumi actually, but came out of that. And I'm really impressed with Sifchi today again. So really strong gripping by Sifchi. Yeah, I think that could be a score there actually from Sifchi. And for sure they're gonna take a look at it. And now Sifchi is trying to work on the ground here. But in the end, that's interesting. It's Abbasli finishing out on top. I think he was controlling that arm quite nicely. So he needs to hold on to that for 20 seconds, and then Sifchi is gonna lose this contest. And it's unfortunate for him. He did really well, but he's not gonna get out of this one. So Namik Abbasli is taking the first score for Azerbaijan, and it might be a key contest in the end. We don't know that yet, of course, but it is a really important point here for Azerbaijan. So you could see here in the beginning that Sifchi was working on the arm, but actually his arm was locked by Abbasli. So here you see this first action. Yeah, for me actually that could be a Wasari for Sifchi, but it doesn't matter in the end. Here you see first Sifchi is trying to work on the arm, but here you see the difference. The arm is locked up the other way around too, and Abbasli here is trying to work his way backwards. So he is the one in control and getting Sifchi into Osaikumi and winning this contest. So another interesting contest coming up between Zakir Mislimov of Azerbaijan and Yasin Simsiler of Turkey. They're both good athletes and have good throwing skills. So I'm hoping to see that in the next 4 minutes here.
Next contest on the number 3, J2, over 90 kg. In white judo representing IBSA team, Pedro Papachristos. In blue representing Kazakhstan.
So really strong start for Simsiler. He's starting quite aggressively and really pushing forward, but not really disturbing Muslimov yet. So strong gripping by Simsile. He's really good with the right side of Makikomi, just lacking sometimes a little bit of strength with his attacks. So he loses the grip on the way down and is not dangerous for his opponents, but it's another good attack in for him. So Muslimov up until now looks quite defensive. Not one attack came from him yet. So I think the referee, it's time for the referee to penalize that and to see if we can motivate him to come up with a good attack. So here it is, the first penalty for Muslimov. So strong gripping from Muslimov, but he yet has to make an attack. And I think he is trying to make some effort. This was the first Tumenage attempt coming from Muslimov, just not a really strong attempt. So no threat to Simsile here. So a left-sided Seonage attack coming from Simsile. He's the one that looks more active in this contest. So both have their arms really blocking out the other, and that was a really good attempt from Simsile to go to the back of Muslimov. Muslimov is struggling in this contest, I think, against Simsile. He will really need to step up his game if he wants to have a chance of beating Simsile here. And it would even out the score if Simsile would take a win here. So it's a second penalty now on the board for Zakir Muslimov. And Muslimov will need to start doing something soon. And a right-sided Makikomi almost taken backwards by Muslimov. But yet it's another attack for another attack in for Simsile.
white for Team IBSA, Eduardo Auto. In blue from Team Kazakhstan, Tenimova Tashenko.
So another right-sided Makikomi. Sim Sealer is really not in the same pace as Sim Sealer. So Mislimov is really behind and has 2 Shidos on the board already. So it's really clever work by Sim Sealer. So a really beautiful Makikomi here from Gaudo. Or actually from Tashenko here, and he takes the score to 3 points for Kazakhstan and 1 for IBSA. So only 1 win would bring Kazakhstan the bronze medal here.
The score now is 3-1 for Kazakhstan versus IBSA.
So 1 minute and 41 seconds left on the clock.
Tatami 3, next contest. J2 in the 19 kilograms. In white judo for Team IBSA.
So it's another attacking from Sim Sealer, and I think he's just playing it well tactically. He just keeps attacking Mislimov all the time, and Mislimov doesn't really get a chance for his own attacks. And it's another attack in from Mislimov, from Sim Sealer actually. So nothing coming from Mislimov yet, and it's only at 1 minute and 28 seconds left in this contest.
The winner of the number 4, of the number 3.
Oh, and that is the score actually. Wow. So Mislimov really changes the game here. He doesn't attack often, but with this attack he brings Razari on his board, on his side. But this contest is long from over because he cannot afford to wait for 1 minute and 15 seconds. He will need to keep attacking. And it's another attacking from Mislimov here. So it must be so frustrating for Yasin Sim Sealer. He was on top the whole contest, but now going over for a Razari score. Here Nazarenko, the bronze medalist of the individual tournament, just threw Casanova here on his back. So he won his contest. So on mat number 3, the Kazakhstan just brought home the bronze medal after winning 4 of their matches. So the end score will be IBSA 1 and Kazakhstan 4.
7 points goes to Team Ukraine. The score of number 1 now is 3-2 for Ukraine. Tatami 3, the winner and the world bronze medalist. Including the team of Kazakhstan. Final score 4-1.
So it's another Sutami attempt, but he needs to watch out with that. He cannot afford to have a false attack here. And I was afraid they were gonna give a false attack to Mislimov, but because I don't think that was one. But they're gonna give a Shido now for passivity for Sim Sealer. So the really the contest changed a bit here. So really good makikomi there from Sim Schiller. What a tough contest between these two athletes.
Once again, congratulations, team of Kazakhstan with the third place and bronze medals. Kazakhstan.
So 42 seconds left in this contest. And straight away going down, I think that was just a little slip from Sim Schiller. And I think Sim Schiller asking that Muslimov didn't grab the leg, but that if he did that already, it was just on his way down, so the referee won't give a penalty for that. So 37 seconds left, and the question is, can Muslimov hold on to this Vasari score? And it's another makikomi, and this time it gives Muslimov actually some good time to work in Newaza. So it's another few seconds off the clock. So Sim Schiller is starting to be frustrated, you can tell by his posture. And again he's trying to come in with a makikomi. He feels like that is, I think, his chance to win this contest. But of course Muslimov will know about that now. So it's another attack in, just a few seconds off, but it is a fair attack from Muslimov. Just 20 seconds on the clock, and I think these seconds seem like hours for the Azerbaijan team. So it's another Sutami attempt coming from Muslimov. These two are really going for it now in the last 15 seconds of this competition. And on mat number 1, Marchenko is really having a rough time against Williams Araujo. And although it's only 7 seconds on the clock, of course in VI Judo they can already get their kumikata. So it is still a chance for Yassin Sim Schiller to throw Muslimov. And Muslimov actually cannot really afford a mistake, so he cannot do any false attack here. He has the 2 Shidos. So another 3 seconds, so there might be one small opportunity left for Sim Schiller, but it's a really a small chance that he's gonna take this contest. So that's really well done, a hard fought victory, but let's wait the last 2 seconds. So that's gonna be it. It's Zakir Muslimov who is taking the win here, and he's super happy with that, and I think that's fair for him. It's a really great victory over Sim Schiller, and it gives Azerbaijan their 2nd point in this final, so they will need 2 more points in order to win this final. So on mat number 1, it's a 3-3 score against from Brazil against Ukraine. So they're gonna have a draw for the last category, and that category contest will have a golden score, and that's gonna be well, all deciding who will take the bronze medal. So here in the venue there is a draw. And it's the plus 90 kilogram for J1 athletes, and well, that's a little bit unfortunate actually for Ukraine, because it's Williams Araujo here for the Brazilian team, and he's facing Yuri Marchenko. So in order to take a bronze medal, Yuri Marchenko would have to beat the current world champion Williams Araujo. So let's first focus on this contest between Kanan Abdullahganli of Azerbaijan and Ibrahim Bolukbasi of Turkey. So we're now watching the over 90 kilogram J2 category. And a nice first attack coming from Bolukbasi, left Seonage, but well, he's stopped by Abdullahganli. So Abdullahganli looking really strong today, and a strong left side grip, but Bolukbasi is a good athlete, and he already showed with a good attack just in the first minute of this contest. So Abdullahganli has a good grip, but he is waiting quite long for an attack. Now he just came in with a first Sutemi attempt, not scoring, but a good attempt for Abdullahganli. So it's another attack coming from Abdullahganli, but immediately he's in trouble on the ground here. And almost psyche me, but cleverly escaped that one. So good work from Abdullahganli. So really nice left-sided technique coming from Bolukbasi. That looked really strong. He just lost his kumikata on the way down, but he has really good technique. He became the bronze medalist just yesterday, and I think he has it in him to beat Abdullahganli, but well, Abdullahganli is having a better tournament than his individual one, because he just lost the first round there. No rapid charge for him, unfortunately. So on mat number 1, it's still a heated battle between current world champion Williams Araujo and 5th place finisher Yuri Marchenko. And Marchenko picked up his second Judo already. And he lost on Judos in the last contest as well. But it's a golden score, so he's still alive. And just the one score would made him, I think, the hero of the day for Ukraine. Just not sure if he has it in him to beat the world champion. Here, a really nice left-sided Seonako gave on Boluk Bassi. And he finishes that off with a nice Osaikumi. And I don't think Abdul Kanli has anything to stop that anymore. So really, really nice job from Boluk Bassi. And Brazil just took the win on mat number 1. So the bronze medals are known now. It's Kazakhstan and Brazil who are taking home a bronze medal. But the final is not over yet. It's really tense battles here in this final. So both bronze medal matches are actually done already. But here we still have 3 contests coming up.
The score in the final between the teams of Azerbaijan and Turkey now is 2-1 for Azerbaijan.
Böylelikle Azerbaycan 2, Türkiye 1 dördüncü görüşte iştirak ediler. Ceyhun 73 kilogram çekirdesinde İsmail Muradov. Rakibi gözlerinde Gökçen Yavuz Türkiye.
So on the mat now are Ismail Muradov of Azerbaijan and Gökçe Yavuz of Turkey. So they're both small athletes, and that's, I think, in the favor of Muradov. He's a 60 kilogram athlete, while Yavuz is always competing in the 73 kilo, and that was a really quick action there. Let's see if that was enough for a Nippon score actually, but Muradov completely going over here. Here you can see the action. And he was completely, his both shoulders were actually completely on the mat, so it's a beautiful Ippon score from Gökçe Yavuz. So that brings the score to 2-2. So 2 quite hard-fought wins by Azerbaijan and 2 slightly easier wins for Turkey. Some nice replay of something else as judo, but still looking good.
The teams of Azerbaijan and Turkey in the final now is 2-2. Azerbaijan 2, Turkey 2. Next contest in the final, J2 under 90 kilograms.
So another good battle we're gonna see here between Hussein Rahimli of Azerbaijan. He's the current Paralympic champion of the 81 kilogram category, but individually he's now competing in the 73. And he's facing Hidayet Sevinç of Turkey. So Rahimli straight away trying to go for that right side. He's really good with that Makikomi on that side. So Rahimli is clearly the lighter athlete. But he is in trouble here. That was quite unfortunate. Let's see if he is able to get out of that, and he is. Ooh, that was big troubles there for Rahimli. And I think here you can tell that his weight is quite a little bit different than the weight of Sevinch. So Sevinch picking up a Judo here for an overly defensive posture. So that was not the best move coming from Sevinch. Yoko Tomonage attempt, but not really getting Rahimli out of any balance. Yeah, and it's kind of unfortunate in this final, but Hidayet Sevinch is getting a second Judo for here for a false attack. It's basically his own fault. He made 2 mistakes here during this contest, but it makes it kind of difficult for him now. But well, he doesn't have any other chance of making a mistake here. That was really beautifully done. Clever way there for Rahimli, but now almost in trouble again. So I think he's such a good athlete. He has great technique. He just has the trouble of being the lighter athlete here. Oh, that's really nicely done. He just needs to keep controlling that top half and now trying to free the leg of Sevinch. And if he can do that, he might be able to take a win here in this contest. And that's it, and that looks really strong actually. That's really amazingly done by the Paralympic champion. Hussein Rahimli is gonna take the win here against Hidayet Sevinch. So that makes it 3 against 2, Azerbaijan against Turkey. And I think the whole stadium here is on the edge of their seat, because it's Paralympic hero Ilham Zakiev who could finish it off here and take home a gold medal for Azerbaijan. But Onur Dastan is a good athlete as well. He will have something to say about that. He needs to win his contest to keep Turkey alive in this final and to see if they still have a chance for the gold. So huge pressure here for Ilham Zakiev. They could not win a gold medal in the individual tournament. So if they can take a gold medal here, that will be really making up for a little bit a disappointing tournament for them, because for sure they expected some gold medals. Here on the mat are Ilham Zakiev of Azerbaijan and Onur Dastan of Turkey. So not an easy matchup. These guys, they know each other. And Dastan will know what Zakiev will do. He will come up with a Sutami attempt. But up until now, Zakiev beat all his opponents actually with this Sutami, and he is having quite the good day. So the first minute went by without any big actions. So the referee here in the middle, John Drijmakers, is gonna give a Judo here only to Onur Tastan. So Zakiev looked less passive than Tastan, came away maybe a bit lucky here. But nevertheless, it's the first Judo on the board. And again, Zakiev is the one that's really pushing around his opponent actually. Ooh, and there's that hand on the back, and Tastan can feel the pressure there. So we will keep the arm in between. I think Tastan looks a bit defensive with his right side. And it's Zakiev that's here just looking a little bit more positive and trying to come for a technique. So first Sutami here coming from Zakiev. And not much action yet from Onur Tastan. So the crowds are shouting the name of Ilham Zakiev. So really has the crowd behind him. But he still needs to do it. It's no scores yet on the board, and still more than half the contest time is left. And Zakiev is actually pushing forward. They're almost scoring against Tastan. And I think that's also enough for Tastan to receive a second penalty actually, because he looked up until now, the first 2 minutes, nothing came from him yet. He looks quite defensive also. He just doesn't want to go over any of the Sutamis of Zakiev, but you need to do more than win to win. So here's the second penalty for Tastan. So half the contest time is gone now. It's just the two Judos on the board. But Zakiev really goes for it. Moving around his opponent. And you can see him threatening with that Sutami. And I think Tastan is actually just waiting a little bit and trying to take over. Here you could see it actually. So 1 minute left on the clock. Not too impressed yet by Onur Tastan. I really think he's just waiting to take over an attack of Zakiev. And it also has to do with the strength of Zakiev, of course. He's a really big guy. So both athletes grab each other again, their kumikata, before they start off. And we see a replay of what happened in the last 3 minutes. So Zakiev is the one that's moving around his opponent, putting pressure on him, and trying to find some way to come in with a good technique. It's an Uchimata attempt coming from Zakiev here. Yeah, and that's almost a score, but not enough there. So another good attempt coming from Zakiev here. Nice Satsai movement. Just not enough for a score, but it's been Zakiev all over here. And yeah, they're gonna give the third Shido to Tastan, and I think that's correct. And it's Zakiev here that takes home the win, and it's really amazing to see. I think Azerbaijan, well, they saved their tournament here a little bit. And I think Zakiev was in great shape today. I've seen him sometimes getting really tired and being quite passive, but here it was all him attacking here in this competition. So Azerbaijan did it. They made the score here 4-2, and they are going to take home the gold medal. So we have two medal ceremonies coming up now. And it's another gold medal for Zakiev. That's really amazing, and he has such an impressive career, won so many medals. He got a silver medal yesterday, and now he can add a gold to his collection. So the referee John Rijmakers here is making sure that everybody walks on the mat. And all smiles at the Azeri team here. So big hugs for the team of Azerbaijan. So here you can see in IBSA Judo there's a lot of sportsmanship and friendship. It's it's one big family here, and they're compete at really tough battle here, and they both really wanted to win, but it's Azerbaijan taking home the gold medal here.
Congratulations with the silver medals, team of Turkey. So now please be ready for the awarding ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, time for the awarding ceremony for 2022 IBSA Judo World Championships, the women's teams competition.
dünya şampiyonluğunda kahramanı komanda yarışlarında galip Azerbaijan olmamasına başlıyor.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the teams. Ladies and gentlemen, the medals to the bronze medalist teams.
So here is the medal ceremony for women.
Leading specialist of the sport department of the Ministry of Youth and Sport of Azerbaijan, and Mr. Elvin Mustafayev, Assistant Director of the Heydar Aliyev Sport Arena. Bronze medalists are Team of IBSA and Team of Turkey.
So bronze medals here are for the team of IBSA and Turkey.
Alkışlayan bu alışlar. Türkiye'den İBSA komandaları bu alay gördü.
The silver medals, the silver medalist team will be presented by Mr. Janusz Tardos, Chairman of IBSA Judo. Silver medalist, the team of Brazil.
And the silver medal today goes to the team of Brazil.
Ladies and gentlemen, gold medals and the trophy to the gold medalist team will be presented by Mr. Ilgar Rahimov, President of the National Paralympic Committee of Azerbaijan. Ladies and gentlemen, gold medalist and world champion, team of Ukraine.
So gold medal here and the world champions is the team of Ukraine.
Dünya şampiyonu Ukrayna komandası.
Once again, congratulations, the world champion, team of Ukraine, Ukraina. Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Ukraine.
Galip komandanı şereften Ukrayna'nın dövülen bir dizaster.
once again, congratulations, the IBSA Judo World Championships medalists, bronze medalists for the women's competition, team of IBSA and team of Turkey. Silver medalist, team of Brazil. And gold medalist and world champion, team of Ukraine.
Bir daha kahramanlar arasında katılacak maçlarda galibi alkışlayan İsa, kafanda Türkiye. En son yarışın galibi.
So we have one more medal ceremony left for you. It will be the ceremony of the teams of men. And in the meantime, you can see some nice highlights of today.
Aynen iş yapmak istiyorum. O zaman. Ama zor oldu.
Welcome to the awarding ceremony 2022 IBSA Judo World Championships, the men's teams competition.
Kadınlar ve canlılar, kişiler arasında puanınızda özellikle gerçekten kapan yarışlarının galibi ve çalışmaların tertip olma arasında başlayalım.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the teams.
Kaliteli oluşan kadınlar.
So here is the medal ceremony for the men team competition. And it's the last ceremony of today.
Doları veren dolar, dolar veren dolar.
Ondan sonra ortaya gelenler çıkıyor.
The medals to the bronze medalist teams will be presented by Mr. Azerbaijan, IBSA Judo IT Director and World Champion.
So the bronze medals will be presented by IBSA Judo IT Director and World Champion Mr. Akos Brown and IBSA Judo Sport Director Ms. Sara Alvarez. And the bronze medals here today are for Kazakhstan and Brazil.
The medals to the silver medalist team will be presented by Mr. Eldar Babayev, Executive Director of National Paralympic Committee, the Republic of Azerbaijan. The silver medalist team of Turkey.
So the silver medal here goes to the team of Turkey. And the medals are presented by Executive Director of the Paralympic Committee, National Paralympic Committee, Eldar Babayev.
Medalist team will be presented by Mr. Mohamed Merija.
And the gold medals here will be presented by Education and Coaching Director of the International Judo Federation, Mr. Mohamed Merija. And they did it, the world champions here today is the team of Azerbaijan.
Congratulations, 2022 IBSA Judo World Champion team of Azerbaijan.
Tebrik ederiz. Kızıl medalcı, dünya şampiyonu Azerbaycan komandosu.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So now it's time for the national anthem of Azerbaijan.
Kadınlar ve canlılar, galip kaptan şefler, galip ülke Azerbaycan'ın biyolojik tesiri.
So a well-deserved national anthem gold medal for Azerbaijan. So it's been an absolute joy to watch judo the last 3 days. The level was very high here in Baku, and I want to thank you for watching and listening this weekend. And of course, we hope to see you soon again. Well, bye-bye for now, and thank you again.
Gümüş medalcı Türkiye ve kızıl medalcı dünya şampiyonu Azerbaycan.
Aparece, Marcelo. Estou aqui, Brasil.
First time in Azerbaijan World Championship in Para-Judo. Judoists from more than 40 countries will test their power at Heydar Aliyev Sports and Concert Complex on the 8th-10th of November. The road to Paris goes through Baku. 2022 IBSA Judo World Championship Baku. Triumph of the Spirit.